Welcome to AI Pulse. This week in the world of artificial intelligence, it was all about staggering numbers, really fierce competition, and this growing sense of urgency. Let's break it down.
So let's start with the money, because you always have to start with the money, right? $20 billion. That's the size of a single funding round for just one AI company this month.
Then there's the sheer ambition. 1 million. That's how many satellites a company just applied to launch, all to create data centers for AI in orbit.
And finally, capability. 500. That's the number of critical, previously unknown software flaws that a brand new AI model found all by itself. These numbers really tell a story, don't they? An industry moving at absolute light speed. Okay, let's start connecting the dots.
It all kicks off with the fuel for this fire, and we are seeing an absolutely unprecedented flood of cash pouring into the AI sector. It's a gold rush. The scale here is just wow. I mean, you have Elon Musk's xAI raising that colossal $20 billion, and they're focused on the foundational models, the core brains of AI. But look at where else the money is going. $16 billion for Waymo's robotaxis, and billions more for physical robotics and self-driving trucks. It's a huge signal that this isn't just about software anymore. This is a massive bet on AI actually interacting with the physical world.
And this isn't just some abstract number on a spreadsheet. This money is building the actual tangible infrastructure of tomorrow. I mean, think about it for a second. Data centers orbiting the planet, autonomous cars just becoming a normal part of city life, even construction sites run by fleets of robots. And at the same time, in the labs, this funding is speeding up drug discovery and literally designing the next generation of computer chips needed to power this whole revolution.
So all of that investment, it inevitably leads to one thing, right? Intense competition. Let's take a look at the race to build the most capable AI, because it is heating up dramatically.
This week we saw two huge new models drop, and they really showcase two different philosophies for where AI is headed. On one hand, you've got Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.6. It's all about deep, complex reasoning, using what they call agent teams to tackle really big problems. But on the other hand, OpenAI's new GPT 5.3 Codex is designed to be your ultimate digital coworker, something that can manage entire software projects. It's this fascinating split between AI as a thinker versus AI as a doer.
And to really understand the power we're talking about with these new models, just listen to this. Before Anthropic even released Claude, they tested it. They just asked it to find security flaws in open source software. And what happened? It found over 500 new vulnerabilities. Now, that's a job that has always required elite human experts, and the AI just did it. This quote on screen just captures the mind-blowing potential here. This could literally become the main way we secure our entire digital world.
But hey, these models aren't just cool research projects locked away somewhere. No way. They are already being integrated into the tools that we use every single day.
Across all these specialized fields, AI is not a future promise anymore. It is a practical tool delivering real results today. You've got researchers in Australia with an AI platform that's helping doctors predict with 20% more accuracy how a melanoma patient is going to respond to treatment. In the UK, a startup is using AI to make legal services more affordable, more accessible. And then you have Apple embedding these powerful AI agents right into its coding tools, letting them autonomously write and fix software. It's happening.
And this isn't just happening at the startup level or in niche fields. The corporate giants, they are reorganizing to keep up. Just this week, we saw Alibaba consolidate its entire sprawling AI strategy under one single brand, Qwen. It's such a clear signal. To compete on the world stage now, you need a focused, unified approach to AI.
But of course, this kind of rapid progress, it inevitably brings up some critical questions about control, about safety, and about governance. And this is where we get to the real heart of the debate. It all centers on a term you're going to be hearing a lot more about: Agentic AI. This is a fundamental shift. We're moving past AI as a simple chatbot that just answers your questions. We're moving toward an autonomous system that can actually do things, execute tasks, and make decisions in the real world on its own.
And this warning from a top law enforcement official in Hyderabad, it really captures the core of the whole debate. As these AI agents get more and more powerful, more autonomous, and start operating in critical areas like banking or hospitals, the risk of a mistake or of misuse, it just grows exponentially.
So, governments are finally beginning to respond.
This week, the conversation shifted from just theoretical risk to actual real-world policy. The UK enacted a new law, and it's effective today to combat a really specific, really harmful use of AI, the creation of non-consensual explicit deepfakes.
And this isn't just happening in the UK. This is a global trend. From the EU to Brazil to Canada to the US, regulators are launching investigations, they're issuing new guidelines. A new era of oversight for AI is very clearly beginning.
So as we see billions being invested, as capabilities are just exploding, and as that first wave of regulation starts to arrive, we are left with this really fundamental question about the path we're on. Are we building our greatest tool, or are we building our biggest challenge? That's the AI Pulse for this week.